Hey everyone, thanks so much for joining me. Susan Timchak here, also known as Stitchin' with Sue. This is the third time I am attempting to do this. It's been a while since I have done a video, and I'm out of sorts, so you'll have to excuse me. But I did start this and then realized I could not find my felt that I purchased. So I stopped the video and now I found some fleece. So I'm going to use some fleece for this. So I already stitched out the actual outline of the gingerbread man and or woman. And here is what she's going to look like. I could do her sideways. She's pretty big. I'm using the largest hoop that I have, which is the 8 by 12 to do this. The design was purchased through Etsy, and you can go on there and find it, or whatever other resources that you like to use. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to lay my fleece down, and I am going to go ahead and do the outline. So fingers crossed that this works. Like I said, this is the third time I'm attempting to do the video. It's been a while since I've done videos, and you may be wondering, where have I been? Well, I've had some issues with my health, and that's pretty much. I gotta move this basket because it's in the way. I need all the room I could get. Because this is pretty large. But anyhow, I've had a lot of issues going on. I've been in and out of the hospital a few times. And my last time I was in the hospital was about maybe 2.5 weeks ago. I had a fall, and actually not sure if I even blanked out or not, but all I know is I fell, and I hadn't been feeling good for 2 weeks, and trying to find where my microphone even is. Where's my microphone? Oh, my microphone I think fell. Oh, I'm sorry, hold on a second. My microphone fell. Let me clip it back on. I'm sorry for that. I know I hear complaints all the time. I can't hear you. I can't this. Folks, I do the best I can. That's all I can say. Okay, so we did our outline. This is where our little face is going to go. And I'm going to switch now my thread to white, because now it's going to do the outline. So anyhow, I didn't feel, I've been in and out of the hospital a few times with different issues, all related to my glioblastoma. And I'm going to thread this. Hold on a second. So, now I had issues with threading yesterday, so we're going to keep our fingers and toes crossed that all works well with our threading. So I've been in and out of the hospital. The last time I had a fall, actually didn't feel well for 2 days, and I went to let my dog out and ended up falling. Now, is that even stitching? Yes, okay. Ended up falling right on my face, and don't recall whether or not I lost consciousness. All I know is I woke up and I had a little incontinence problem, and ended up crawling to the living room where my phone was to call my son, who then called the ambulance and took me to the hospital, and was in the hospital that time for 5 days. I had to end up waiting for after the weekend was over with. That was a Thursday that happened. Got discharged on Monday night, because they needed a special test done, and the person that does the test doesn't work the weekend, doesn't do the testing on the weekend. So that was the problem. I'm hoping you can see this this well. It's just going to do the outline of the gingerbread man and do the details of the gingerbread man, and then it's going to do some little buttons and stitch it together, and it'll be done. It's a pretty simple project to do. It's just going to take a little time. This whole process of all this outline with the white is going to take 25 minutes, I think. So I've been having some issues with my eyesight, which is also another reason why I've been MIA. And I'm a little concerned about that. But anyhow, there is the, if you don't know, or if you're brand new here, I have a brain tumor that was removed a year ago. And that was, it's called glioblastoma. And that was taken out. But I do have grade 4 glioblastoma, which there right now is no cure. I have some treatments that I'm doing. I do chemotherapy. I just finished my 6th round of chemotherapy. I had some issues with the chemo was on hold for a little while because of the fact that my blood levels were low, especially my platelets. They were very low, and they couldn't do the chemo. So I just finished up my 6th session of chemo, which would have been done normally long ago, I had the issues with the blood. But anyhow, I did finish the 6th round. My latest fall was due to it's called radiation necrosis. So it has something to do with the radiation that I had received, and it seems like it keeps coming and going. They put me on high dose of steroids, which then kind of gives me a burst of energy, but then we end up declining the dosage, which then, from what I've heard, I'm looking to see, is that stitching? Yeah, it is. Okay. From what I hear, when you start decreasing, then your body has to recognize that it's being decreased, and your body has to start producing it again. So then I end up, right now, the process that I'm in is just taking one of the steroids a day, which my body now has to adjust and start creating its own. So I hope all this is making sense. Sometimes I say things and they don't make sense. I apologize for that if it's not making sense to you. Sometimes it doesn't make sense to me either, It's just a matter of, day by day, and just see how things go. So right now, this is the Sunday before Thanksgiving. I did go to my doctor on Friday, my neurosurgeon, and he's a little concerned because I'm having issues on the right side with my vision, and with like a depth perception kind of thing. And when they did the test, just like holding fingers up and that, I couldn't see a lot more than what I couldn't see last time, which, I'm kind of concerned about that. I was wiped out yesterday, Saturday. I pretty much slept all day on the couch. I'm just very tired, and I think that's due to the fact that my body needs to adjust to the steroid dose being decreased, and my body having to, make its own steroids. So between being in and out of the hospital every couple months, I want to say probably about every 2 months, it seems like they take me off the steroids, and then the dizziness and the lightheadedness and the whole thing starts again, and it's just a vicious cycle. So there's talk of, right now I am on steroids, just one steroid a day, and I am on Celebrex. And I know those of you that have arthritis, which I also have arthritis, may be familiar with Celebrex. Well, they just, as of Friday, increased the Celebrex to 2 a day, and we're going to keep the steroids still at 1 and see how that goes. Now, was that a reason why I felt so tired yesterday? I don't know, because I just started it yesterday, but I don't know, I just feel wiped out. But I felt like I needed to do something crafty wise. So that's why I'm doing this. Now, when I did this, I ended up cutting it in the wrong area, and I'll share that with you. Hopefully I'll remember, but I'll share that with you at the end, where not to cut it, because I realized that was holding it all together where I cut it, and I should have cut it not there. But I used some glue to hold it together, and I always do the first one, I always look at it that, well, it was my test one, right? So we look at it as being a tester. So I thought I would do another one and do a video with all of you to share with you, because you're probably all wondering, and I get comments all the time, are you okay? Where have you been? Blah, blah, blah. If you don't see me, that usually means something is going on health-wise. So anyhow, that's pretty much in a nutshell what's been going on. So right now it's doing the outline of the white, and what it's going to do next is it's going to do all the stitching around with white. I put a new bobbin in, and I'm not sure if the thread is going to hold out, but I may have to stop and put new thread in, but we will see. We will see what happens with that. So, okay, here we go. We're doing a zigzag, so it's going to do a zigzag all around, and then it's going to do the final stitch all around. That's why it's going to take so long. But I think it's really cute. I really love gingerbread. Anything with gingerbread. I even love to eat gingerbread. And I just love the taste of it. I just think gingerbread are so cute. Gingerbread people, ornaments, you name it. I love gingerbread. So, yeah, this week is Thanksgiving, and I am hosting Thanksgiving. Funny story, I went with my, by the way, my son got engaged. Him and his girlfriend went on a, and sometimes I'm lost for words, but they'll come. They went on a cruise, and he asked her to marry him on the cruise. So they are going to get married. I'm hearing the year 2025 is the latest I heard. So that was exciting news. My granddaughter is going to be turning a year old in December. So there's a big party happening in December, because I have 3 grandchildren. The one grandchild was born in November, the other one December, and the third one in January. So my daughter is having one big combined party 2 weeks before Christmas. I know it's going to be a busy time. So we have that coming up. Like I said, Thanksgiving, I'm doing Thanksgiving. So my future daughter-in-law and I went to the store. She had Wednesday off. We went to, my bobbins just fell, and they fell behind the desk. Okay, well, anyhow, nonetheless, we went to the store on Wednesday, and I had not gone to a grocery store in quite some time. And like you know, I get so tired all the time. I was exhausted. But I wanted to get a very large turkey. I wanted to get a 23-pound turkey. And the largest turkey I could find, now we went to Walmart, probably should have went to a different store, but that's where we went. The largest turkey that we found was 14 pounds. Now, there's only, is there 9 of us? My brother and his wife are coming. They recently moved to Delaware, so I'm excited that they're able to spend holidays with us again, because they had moved down to North Carolina, and that was kind of too far to be traveling all the time. So they are coming for Thanksgiving. My niece isn't coming, but the 2 of them are coming, and my son and his fiance, my daughter, and her family are coming. So I believe there should be 9 of us, if my addition is correct. But I wanted a big turkey because, you know, we like turkey. We love leftovers, right? So I ended up having to buy, and there's Dory. I ended up having to buy 2 turkeys. One was an 11-pound and one was a 13 or 14-pound. And they're butterball and they're frozen. So that was Wednesday, and I have them in the refrigerator, and I'm assuming by Wednesday this week they'll be ready, that I like to get my turkeys ready the night before. I like to put them in the the cooking bags. So I'll be doing that, getting that ready, and Wednesday I'll be making an apple pie and a pumpkin pie, and my other, and then of course, you know, getting the table set. All right, Dory, we all hear you, Dory. We all hear Dory, don't we? And now she's going to be hitting the camera. And I'm going to be making corn. My brother loves corn, so we have to have corn. And then everybody else brings. My daughter's making stuffing, and she's making mashed potatoes, gravy, and cranberry sauce. And my son and his girlfriend are making the green bean casserole, and they're also going to be making what else are they making? Oh, the sweet potato casserole, and the rest of the stuff, you know, I picked up at the store. Now, this was the first time I actually went to a grocery store, and I can't tell you how long, where I actually had to get a lot of groceries. And we were gone about an hour, and I was exhausted by the time I got home. Now, normally I do my grocery shopping online and I have it delivered. But this time I wanted to go to the store because I wanted to pick out my turkey, and I wanted to pick out, you know, the things I needed. And I just want to say I slept the rest of the day. I slept most of yesterday, which was Saturday. Now today is Sunday, and I'm hoping not to sleep all day. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. Let me grab my coffee. And I don't know why Dory is crying, but I'm going to have to kick her out of the room. Because she is whining about, I don't know. She wants attention, I guess. So everyone that's been missing Dory, you're going to be hearing a lot of her. So I hope you're all doing well. That was just a little synopsis of what's been going on. But please know that if you don't hear from me, usually something's going on. And, you know, I try my best to keep up my crafting, but I've just been so tired and so wiped out. And I know a lot of you, you know, have questions and concerns and have been wondering, and I do my best to do what I can. But anyhow, this is coming out really cute. And now I know when you go to make this, okay, when you end up putting the back on and you're all done, do not cut on this line here, okay? Cut outside that line. This line is holding it all together, believe it or not. So you definitely don't want to do that, because that's what happened to the one I did. When I did it, see, I cut it and it all cut apart. So I used some glue temporarily. But you want to cut around the outside, not on the outside, because then it falls apart. And anyhow, this is a lot of fun. I also did a Grinch. I did a Grinch, you know, I'm not sure where the Grinch went, but if you're not aware of it, you can find, where are you at here? You can find, let me turn his head. You can find the Grinch dressed up like an elf on the shelf. Isn't it cute? Look at his face. I mean, he's pretty much the same as Elf on the Shelf, but he has a Grinch face. And I got these on Amazon. They come 3 in a pack. So I think he'd be cute to decorate and wear. I'm looking for where my little Grinch is that I stitched out yesterday. I found him also on Amazon, and I don't know, I just can't seem to find anything today. I don't know where I put him. I don't know. But there is a Grinch that you can get. He's a small Grinch, and you use candy canes for his arms and legs. He's pretty cute. If only I could find him, right? I don't know. Just don't know. But anyhow, that's the story. That's what's going on. That's what's happening. But I did want to come on and do a video because I know you've all been wondering where I've been. But I've been okay. I'm hanging in there. I take one day at a time. And I guess you could also say one stitch at a time, right? You could do one stitch at a time. All right. Okay, so anyhow, that's that for that. But I'm looking around my room to try to find the Grinch that I stitched out. And I used plastic candy canes for his arms and legs that you stick through. But I'm sure you've seen them. If you're a stitcher, if you do the stitching, you probably have seen him. And then before I started all this, I knocked over a vase and it broke. And I was like, oh my goodness, you know, this is the kind of day I'm going to have. It's just going to be one of those days where you can't find anything. Things are falling and breaking. Something fell behind the desk that I'm going to have to crawl under and get. But I haven't really been doing any. Oh, and there's the felt right there in front of my eyeballs. Can you believe it? So this is the felt. This is the felt that I bought. Here is the code from Amazon, and the size of it is, see, my vision is bad, 24 pieces. Well, it fits in the largest frame, so I have to put that right there so I know where it's at when I go to make any more of these. But I'm still looking for the Grinch. I don't know where the Grinch is at, but it is time to start. If you have not yet, it is time to start thinking Christmas, folks. Start thinking about the projects you're going to be making and gifts you're going to be making. I want to do some towels. I bought some towels, which that'll be another thing. Where did I put those? And I want to embroider those to put in my, well, I don't want to tell you where I'm going to put them in because they're for a gift. And in case the person is watching that it's for them, I don't want them to know. Now, I do get this little squeak. You hear that squeak? It kind of comes and goes. It's in a certain spot when it's stitching. I don't know why, but there it is. That's what it's doing. But so let me know in the comments below. Have you been stitching anything? Be sure to join our Facebook group. I know I tried to post on there the dime projects. There was a beautiful dime project with a Christmas tree, and that's what I want to do on these towels that I have using the King Star metallic thread. It's using the gold and the silver thread, and I think they're absolutely beautiful. I think they would make wonderful gifts for friends and family. So definitely check that out. I have it posted over on our Facebook group. I try to remember to post them every week. Even if you hear from me or you don't, I still try to post them so that you can download them. And keep in mind, the downloads that are available through Dime, Designs and Machine Embroidery, there is a video that goes along every Thursday. They do a video, and you'll definitely want to download those projects because once the year is over with, you cannot get them. I get so many people commenting with the, sorry about the squeak. There's a certain spot that it hits that it just squeaks. Maybe it's time to go in for service. I don't know, but we'll see. But the dime projects, if you do not download them by the end of the year, so you have until the 31st of December, they're gone. That's it. They're gone. I can't tell you how many people comment to me about the bowls, the bowl cozies. And once they're gone, they're gone. So that was a few years ago, maybe 2-3 years ago, that was a design. The last Thursday of the month is when they do a project. So that was a project, and I don't remember what month it was, but you can't get it anymore. So I did post that with the video that it's no longer available. And I'm not allowed to copy and to share it with you because it was a design that was available just during that year. So definitely, even if you think you're not going to do the project that's available like every week, download it anyhow, because you never know. Down the road you may think, oh, I'm not gonna download that one. I'm never gonna use it. And then here, it passes you by and you didn't download it, and then you're sad because you missed out on the opportunity to download it. And once the year is done, a whole new year starts with new designs. So keep that in mind. Download it anyhow. Get yourself a USB that keeps just the dime projects on, and mark the USB to say, you know, that it's for dime projects, and keep them saved on there, and that'll be an easy way for you to find them and be able to go back and recreate them. So it looks like my white is really getting used. We're almost done with the white. So then after that, we're going to do the buttons. There's 3 little buttons, and then we'll sew the back on, and we'll be done with this. We'll be able to cut it out. Now, I don't think I'm going to cut this one out. I may leave this for my daughter to cut out. I'm having issues with cutting things, so I may make a whole bunch of them and let her trim them out, because I'm sure her trimming is much better than mine. I don't think my trimming was the best. But so we're almost done with this, and then I'm going to put excuse me, red buttons on here. So I'll get my red. All right. Oops, sorry. Okay. Boy, we're almost done with this spool of thread. Not too much left on there, but enough for some more projects. All right, so now let's take our white thread out and let's thread our red. Let me find the end. So yeah, I'm a little let's see, I can't find the end of it. I'm a little upset over the vision problems, and it mostly seems to be, no, I can't find the end of the thread. Oh gosh, it's trying to find the end of the thread. There we are. Oh. There. Okay. Sorry if I hit. Well, where is the end of the thread? Okay, there. I'm a little worried about the vision problems. Let me reach over, and I apologize if I hit the camera, but I have to rethread the machine. Okay. All right, let's see if it's going to work. If I threaded it right. Sometimes I don't thread it properly. Oops. All right, there we go. So it's going to do 3 little buttons. But anyhow, yeah, the vision is a big problem because I realized yesterday my visual like when you hold up fingers, and they ask you to look at their nose and you hold up fingers, I noticed it has increased certain areas that I'm now not able to see. So that's a little concerning. Now I could see, regular see, but when they ask you your peripheral vision, that's what I had issues with. That was affected when I had my first issue with the glioblastoma. So now it seems like it has increased. So we'll see what happens with the increase in the Celebrex, if that's going to help or not. But I know the doctor had talked about he doubled up the Celebrex. We'll see what happens. My next MRI is the end of November 30th. We'll see what that shows. There's a possibility of, he talked about infusion, which I'm not very keen on doing. And the other alternative would be another surgery. So those are my options right now. And we'll just keep our fingers crossed, and please continue to pray for me that things work out. I know things are I'm not gonna get cured, not yet. There's no cure for glioblastoma, but we'll keep our fingers crossed that something good will happen. But anyhow, okay, so we're doing our 3rd button. And then we'll be putting our back on and stitching our back, and then we'll be done. All right. Okay. Now we're going to go back with the brown thread. Oh, my cat just used the bathroom. Isn't that lovely? Okay. I'm sure you didn't want to hear that, right? But it's right outside my door here. Okay, so here's the back. So now I'm going to get my backing. And I'm going to put that on here. And I'm going to use some tape to hold it. Let me move it over here because I'm going to end up knocking everything all over the place. I'm just going to use some of this white tape to hold it. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness, Dory. All right, so I put the backing on. I'm just taking a peek underneath to make sure everything looks good. I'm going to put the brown thread back in here. I think I threaded that right. If I didn't, it will stop. Oh, I must have done it right. Okay, so it's going to stitch around certain spots. It'll be another minute. One more spot. Nope, I think that's it. Yes, that is it. All right. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Well, there we go. We are all finished. Okay, so we're all finished. There's our gingerbread. Now, when you go to cut this out, do not cut on this line. Cut beyond this line, okay? Because that's where I cut the wrong line and it fell apart. So then once you cut that all out, let me show you the back. Here's the back. See how these are left open? That's where the arms are going to go and the legs are going to go through here. Okay, the arms will go through there. And then what you're also going to do is where the head is, you're going to cut around here, Okay, you're going to cut that out, and then when you're all done, like I said, I'm going to leave that, have my daughter cut that for me because she'll be able to cut it better. When you're all done, then you'll have this little guy here. But you could see where I cut on that line, and what happened is it all came apart. So I used some glue. I left this open to show you. But this would, I could very easily probably just take this to my sewing machine and sew along the edge to do that. But I just use glue in the meantime. But there he is. There is our elf on the shelf gingerbread person. But I think it's super cute, and I think it's very easy to do. So if you're brand new, you could very easily do this little guy in no time at all. It looks like 40 minutes, but the stitch out is only 31. So it just takes some time just to change your thread. And then, of course, you know, you'll have to go and trim them out. But it's a real fun project. Again, I got the design off of Etsy. It was a couple dollars. I believe it was on sale when I purchased it. But you just have to cut out beyond this. Don't cut on this line, okay, because it'll fall apart. Okay, if you cut on that line, it'll fall apart. So you want to cut beyond this line and trim out, and then trim out, leave a little bit going around this as well. And then you'll be able to dress up your elf on the shelf as a gingerbread person. So I hope you've enjoyed this. It's a lot of fun. And I'm hoping to be back. I don't want to say that I'm going to be back because who knows what the future will bring. But hang in there. Know that I'm still here, and I'm hoping to get some Christmas projects done. And I'm going to force myself to not be sleeping so much so I can get some projects done. But thanks so much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, share. If you're interested in helping out my channel, my PayPal will be posted down below if you wish to contribute to my PayPal to help pay for designs and projects and things that I purchase to create this channel for you. I have a lot of fun doing this, and I've missed doing it, but I just haven't had the energy. But I'm hoping that it's back, at least temporarily. But I want to wish you all, if I don't hear from you or you don't hear from me, a very happy Thanksgiving, blessed Thanksgiving, enjoy time with friends and family, and until next time, happy stitching, and we'll see you then. Bye, everyone.